Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you so much for being here, making a new show for you guys. So this is going to be fun, and I think sometimes we're going to do different things. I think today we're just going to start on Reddit and just have some fun and chill. Might go for half an hour to an hour. I don't really care. We do whatever we want here. I found a meme that's really fun. This one rings so true to me. Okay, like multi-million-dollar music companies, 300 subscribers, plays 0.69 seconds of copyrighted music. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose so much money. Like, come on, really? Like, if me having a reaction channel promoting your music gonna lose you so much money? Like, come on. I've had things where I just upload a song, and as soon as I like a reaction to the song, and I cut it up and everything, and then they're just like, nope, you can't use that. And so it's like a whole freaking 2 hours is gone by, and I don't even get to post a stupid video, all because music companies are like afraid that I'm gonna like somehow take money from them. Like, how am I taking their money? It's not even monetized, as if my stupid reaction video is going to be so much better than the music video that it's gonna replace like the music video, and they're not gonna get their ad money because people watch my video. Like, come on, that's not gonna happen. That's not real. I have achieved comedy, yes. This is very funny, but it's also sadly true, and it ticks me off. Okay, this is not. Hey, dank memes. We're gonna stay on dank memes for a while because that's fun. By the way, I'm new to Reddit, so I know nothing about what this is. Like, filtered by Flair mod post. I've achieved comedy. Can't wait to see. Okay, can't. Oh, right, because it's always on Instagram. Well, there's the one I just saw. Okay, the original draw of this format, who capitalized every letter except I? Come on, man. Like, why are you doing that? Like, what's the point? Like, why not capitalize I? Like, the I is the most important part, don't you think? That's the I in identity. Isn't that supposed to be capitalized? Frick, man. I don't know what's going on. My friend's calling me 007 in video games. Joe kills. Oh, dang. I hope this is allowed on YouTube. I don't want to get copyrighted flagged in like my first ever episode. Someone texts you while scrolling Reddit and the app resets when you switch back. uh Yeah, that's why I won't answer text. You know what? It's like, I gotta talk about this. About a year ago, I turned all the notifications on my phone off, and it has been one of the greatest things of my life. I have no idea when I'm getting a text, when there's a new post on Instagram. I have no idea. I actually have to check the apps in order to see what's going on. See, I don't have any red dots at all. Now, you might say that's just because nobody wants to talk to me, which may or may not be true. But the point being is that my phone doesn't control me. Aside from my addiction to my phone controls me. But I get to decide when I want to see it. Basically, yeah, turn all the notifications off to your phone and only check your apps when you want to. It'll be a lot. It'll be a lot more chill. And you won't feel pressured to answer right away either. Like, if you text me, I'll text you back when I see the text. I don't have any ringtones or anything. I'm not getting, except for calls. Anyone who calls me better be freaking serious, because why the heck would you call? Okay, you have to pick a partner for activity. Looks at my only friend. Looks at someone else. Yo, that's so true. I had that, like, when I was a kid. There was always, like, one person. There was, like, one person in every scenario for, like, the first 15 years of my life. There was only, like, ever one person. Not the same person all the time. Different scenarios, different environments, different persons. Point being, there was chill hanging out with and wanted to be on a team. And, oh my gosh, we gotta talk about this. Okay. Girls. I could not handle girls, okay? I could not, for the life of me, talk to women. Like, when I was 7 and 10, and even, like, 12, I couldn't do it, okay? Like, if I was, like, paired with a girl, I was dead. It was done. It was over. Like, I had no idea what to do. It was like the most terrifying situation ever. It was ridiculous. I don't know why I was so freaking shy as a child, but that's the way it was. And I just couldn't do it. And yeah, it took me till like becoming an adult to actually like figure it out. And honestly, guys, if you're struggling with girls, like, it's just practice. You know, like, you just have to decide in your head that it's not a big deal and you don't need to worry about it. Like, that's really all there is to it. If you're stressing about it, like, honestly, that's unnecessary. Just be chill, be yourself, don't expect anything. Like, it's not like the first girl you talk to is going to be your girlfriend, so chillax, okay? Relax. It's not real, okay? If you're a kid and you're watching this and you're afraid to talk to women, the first girl who talks with you is not going to be your wife, okay? Let's be real. Don't worry about it. You're going to talk to hundreds of girls in your life. At least you should. Don't stress. It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. If a girl talks to you, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Get over it. And that's by telling yourself that it doesn't matter. Well, at least that's how I worked up the courage to talk to other people, specifically women, is that it's chill. It doesn't matter. And now I can talk to pretty much anybody. I mean, I have to. It's my job. I'm a door-to-door salesman. So, you know, could you imagine being a door-to-door salesman and unable to talk to women? Every other door you knock on, you'd be like, and then just run away. Like, yeah, that would definitely be unfortunate. All right, COVID isn't a thing. They locked us in just to fix some cloud rendering bugs. What? I can still see the sky from my house, guys. I know what's up. I'm in. The clouds are not rendering properly. I saw it. Gordon Ramsay on his way to talk to the chef. What game is this? Is this Cyberpunk? I have no. I'm probably gonna get memed to heck for saying that. Don't be a degenerate. Take what you can get. I want a girlfriend. I want a girlfriend that actually exists. I want a boyfriend that won't be there. Is that allowed on YouTube? I'm not sure. What? Yeah, that's so much fun. Now, if there were people here, we'd have comments and then I could talk to them. But since there isn't, I'm going to look for another thing. Because why not? Right? Yo, Gina got fired. On Twitter. You know? Like, come on. Really. I mean... yeah, it's just completely unnecessary. The whole thing is unnecessary. All of it's unnecessary. Like, just don't try to make complex statements on Twitter. You can't accurately make any sort of complex statement, like, without people not understanding it on Twitter. You need more than, 280 characters to make any sort of complex, deep statement. Just don't do it on Twitter. Post an essay if you must, but don't just try to be deep on Twitter. You can't be accurate. You can't be deep in 280 characters, okay? Save yourself some trouble. Save yourself the hassle of being misunderstood and accused. Just don't tweet what everyone does, but I think it would help if everyone just took time to actually flesh out their thoughts instead of trying to cram it all into under 280 characters. That might help public discord a lot if we stopped doing it on Twitter. There's an app for that. It's called Discord. Maybe we can do that. Again, that's just my random thoughts on Twitter for the day. Yeah, I'm going to type in money and then our money. Let's see what's in here. I want to talk about money is why I'm here. Alan Watts speaks on wasting money. Wasting your life for money. Hey, you know what? Let's watch this. It's only 3 minutes long. Why not? Why
What
not?
would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Well, it's so amazing. As a result of our kind of educational system, crowds of students say, well, we'd like to be painters, we'd like to be poets, we'd like to be writers, but as everybody knows, you can't earn any money that way. Or another person says, well, I'd like to live an out-of-doors life and ride horses. I say, do you want to teach in a riding school? Let's go through with it. What do you want to do? When we finally...
Oh, sorry. Is my audio break?
And
Okay.
forget
Hopefully
the money.
it's not broken.
Because
I think my mic
if you
is bad, so it might be
say
broken.
that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid.
I agree.
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. And after all, if you do really like what you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is, you can eventually turn it, you could eventually become a master of it. It's the only way to become a master of something, to be really with it. And then you'll be able to get a good fee for whatever it is. So don't worry too much. Somebody's interested in everything. And anything you can be interested in, you'll find others who are. But it's absolutely stupid to spend your time doing things you don't like in order to go on spending things you don't like, doing things you don't like, and to teach your children to follow in the same track. See, what we're doing is we're bringing up children and educating them to live the same sort of lives we're living, in order that they may justify themselves and find satisfaction in life by bringing up their children, to bring up their children to do the same thing, so it's all retch and no vomit. It never gets there. And so, therefore, it's so important to consider this question: what do I desire? Well, when we answer that question in a naive way, we figure out that we want a desire, what we want is to control everything.
Oh, I'm fidgeting again. Put that
to
down.
create girls conveyances that get from one place to another instantly so we don't have to wait, power available to do anything that you could conceive and do it just instantly like that, to get this funny technological omnipotence. But if you take time out to think about that and really go into it with your full strength of imagination and find out whether that's where you want to be, you will soon see that's not what you want.
Interesting.
Because the moment you have a situation where you are really in control of things, that is to say, in which the future is almost completely predictable, you will see, as I said last night, that a completely predictable future is already the past. You've had it. And that's not...
Interesting. That's interesting to think about. One of the things that I've been thinking about a lot recently is trying to find passion and happiness in your work, even if the work you're doing... Hello? Okay, it's still working. Even if the job that you're doing isn't like all that good, I've been really thinking about how do you find happiness in meaning and something like that. And I feel like the real answer to that is something that transcends the work, whether it's family or you're working just to live, but then you have a higher purpose outside of your job, like a side hustle or a ministry or a volunteer work or something like that. I think that is something that really helps a lot. And I know a lot of people, myself in some regards, sort of struggle to do the things that they love and work hard at their jobs at the same time. I feel like oftentimes we try to make our jobs something that we love, and then hopefully we could just work at doing something we love all the time. But I feel like that's a really, really difficult place to get to, and oftentimes it can feel like that's impossible. And I don't think I haven't achieved that yet, and so it's interesting to me to try to think about that and be like, what sort of steps do we take to try to figure that out? And one of the things that I've been thinking about is my best days, the days when I'm happiest, so the days when I'm taking small, like even tiny steps forward in the things that matter to me, the things that mean something to me. Those are the days that matter. Is when I'm doing just a little bit to keep moving forward. And I think that's something really, really important for all of us to think about is what is something that I would like to do, or more importantly, what's something that I would regret not doing, and then let me take small actionable steps towards that. Even if it's just like 1% better today, just do that again and again and again for 100 days and you're 100% better. And that's kind of like what this channel is all about, is trying to make sure, is trying to just help other people get a little bit better, just a little bit at a time. And I hope that people, enjoy it and want to join me on this journey, because Lord knows I don't know everything, and I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. Oh, dogs are barking. Frick. But yeah, if you want to join me, then feel free to subscribe if you want. If not, no worries. But yeah, I think that's kind of just like what I'm trying to figure out here on this channel, is how to find that life and money work balance or combination that works thereof. And yeah, it's a difficult thought sometimes, because like, is there a fun, happy job for everybody, or is there always going to be dirty, grimy jobs that nobody wants to do, but someone's going to be unfortunate enough to have to do them anyway? Like, how does that person find passion in meeting, especially like if you're poor or you're broke and you're just working a mediocre job to try to stay off the streets? Like, how do you figure that out? And I think the answer always comes back to it. You need to find some sort of other reason to live that transcends the work itself, or you have to like really, really value the work itself. You know what I mean? Like, fun and pleasure and comfort can't be the things that you value, because if you're in a dark situation, you're not going to have those things, and you're going to be really, really unwound, upset, maybe even depressed, because you don't have the things that you value. But rather, if we can orient our values in such a way so that they transcend our environment and they transcend whatever situation life throws at us, we can find a way to maintain some sort of semblance of joy and happiness and passion regardless of what situation we're in. And so I think that that's like the ultimate question is what would that be? And obviously this sort of gets into philosophical and religious territories. Is it serving God? Is there no meaning? Like, which one? I want to know, which one do you guys subscribe to? Is the ultimate meaning to serve God? Is there no meaning? We just make it up for ourselves? Like how, like, what do you guys do? Like, what do you use to find meaning and happiness in every situation? Something that transcends your environment and job and circumstances, so that you can be passionate or joyful or happy regardless of whatever situation you're in. What do you guys use? Or do you not use anything, and this is the first time you've heard about it? If so, I hope it helps. I hope it helps you. That's the whole point of this channel, is to help people. Yeah, I hope that helps. Not claiming to be a genius or anything, just throwing out thoughts, hoping to help some people. Yeah, I think I've rambled enough on that topic. Let's move to something else. Oh, I'm on YouTube now. Great. I want to watch a YouTube video, but I don't want to get copyrighted and blocked and whatnot. Look at all this stuff. Try Picasso's daily routine. I'm going to watch that later. Heart. Watch later. So freaking hungry right now. Oh my gosh. You ever have that feeling when... Whoops. You ever get that feeling where you're so hungry it actually hurts your stomach? Like, your stomach is in actual, literal pain, and you don't know what to do about it? I'll tell you what to do about it. Drink some freaking sparkling water. Perrier is the best. Hashtag not sponsored yet. Perrier, you should sponsor me. I drink your stuff all the time. I want your money. Give me your money. But seriously, I'm wretchedly hungry right now. Hey, I came up with a new, what's it called? Adjective? Wretchedly hungry. Is that an adjective? I have no idea. Because I basically failed grammar. Well, that's not true. I actually managed somehow to get an 82 in grammar in college, but then proceeded to forget everything. So I know a verb is an action thing, and a noun is like a place and thing, and person? Something else. But that's it. An adjective describes something, right? That's about the extent of my grammar knowledge. That's all I know, really. I very quickly proceeded to forget literally everything. Once leaving college. Which, can we talk about that for a second? Stay tuned featurette for Marvel. Okay, I'm gonna watch that. Then we're gonna talk about school because I'm excited about WandaVision and I want to watch it. Okay.
We are an unusual couple.
It was really so fun getting to play all these different decades throughout WandaVision.
We just don't know what to expect.
And then, of course, everything kind of breaks down and becomes an MCU version of the real world.
Am I dead?
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
Can't believe how it just keeps unraveling and unfolding in ways that I am still shocked and thrilled by.
Every day it's something different. You know, it's high-tech Marvel with helicopters flying around, and the next day it's a perfect recreation of a 50s sitcom. You know, and some days it's both.
I think something's wrong here. I think it's going to be really satisfying for people when they realize what is at the heart of this show.
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
Airing tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. I will wake up at 3 a.m. and watch it with Grace Randolph because that's always fun. Anyone else here subscribe to Beyond the Trailer? Beyond the Trailer is like pretty freaking cool, so I would subscribe to her channel because fun. In fact, she's probably one of the most reliable sources for movie news like out there. She's rarely wrong, so yeah, I would do that. What were we talking about? School. Yeah. School sucks, my friends. Okay, that's a lie. It's alright. I'm okay with school. I just don't like the fact that you learn a bunch of useless information and then you proceed to forget it. And then you become an adult and there's all of these actual problems that you were never taught how to deal with. And then you're like, wait, I don't know how to do my taxes. I don't know how to do laundry. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to sew my own clothes. I don't know how to price scout my own clothes. Like, buy clothes. I mean, you could buy stuff, but I don't know how to budget. I don't know how to avoid taxes. I don't know how to start a business. I don't freaking know how to read with some people. I don't know how to be a decent human being. I don't know how to control my emotions and my thoughts and my feelings, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what was the whole point of school? They didn't teach me anything about the real world. It's like it's not like knowing the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell has ever helped anybody, you know, get a job unless you're a scientist or okay, you know, I shouldn't say that. I guess knowing, I guess if you rattled off that one specific fact, it could help you in certain scenarios, like getting a date. They're not sure if they want to date you, but then you tell them mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell, and then, hey, they love you because for whatever reason, okay? I'm not trying to make some bold, grandiose statement. All I'm saying is that I learned a lot of pretty useless stuff in school that I totally forgot and have no bearing on my actual life right now. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I wish I learned that I don't know, that I actually need to know. And it's very frustrating that I spent all those years learning crap. And come to find out, being an adult, that there's still a bunch of other crap that I need to learn that nobody's willing to teach. What the frick? That I don't get. Again, not trying to knock school and make some sort of bold claim or whatever. I'm just a little underwhelmed with everything. That was a bold statement, wasn't it? I'm a little underwhelmed with everything. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Is this Monday.com? Why is there a Monday.com ad on $1 million listener can't hide the grim realities of American housing market? I don't know. $1 million listing sounds pretty good to me. What's that about? Rising minimum wage. Hooray. Elon Musk. Starlink. Must consider Starlink IPO. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun. How can I make 50? Ooh, how can I make 50 cents? Okay. Hi, I'm wondering if there is any way I can 50 cents. Working to pay for a limited edition item. However, I'm only 50 cents short. Would really hate to miss out on it for a measly 50 cents. Oh, dang. Okay. You could ask people. Like 50 cents is not a lot, I don't think. And maybe some people still carry change. So if you're in an environment where exchanging coins isn't going to get you killed with like a virus or something, then maybe you could just go asking random people, hey, buddy, can you do me a favor? 50 cents. Can you have it? You know, like, you don't have to be like a beggar, but it's just like, literally just ask everybody in the store, hey man, I'm a fellow human and I need some help. Can I get 50 cents? Like, that's the first thing that I would do. Otherwise, you have to try selling something. Depends on how long you have to buy this item. Do you have crap around the house that you could sell? Do your parents have crap that you could sell without their knowing? I'm kidding. Don't do that. Unless you're Gary Vee. But, yeah, you could try selling something. Like, do you have a book that's been hanging around for years that you're never going to use? Cans. I know some alcohol stores still buy back bottles. It helps them. They save money if they return them or something like that. Do you have alcohol bottles that you can return to the alcohol store and get money for? That's a good one. Yeah, that's all I got right now. Really. Try to find random crap that you can sell quickly. I know eBay might take a little bit long. Might take too long. I'm not sure. But, yeah, basically either ask people for 50 cents because in reality it is just 50 cents. You know, as a door-to-door salesman, I can tell you that there are many people who are willing to part with 25, 30 bucks for a charity. If you're nice and you present yourself well, I'm sure you find a lot more people who are willing to part with 50 cents, you know, just to be nice. Maybe. But again, be safe. Wear your mask. Don't get a virus. And I'm all out of ideas for today. And since no one's here, I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching this later on, no one is right now, but that's okay. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to. Trying to grow the channel, brand new, doing lots of fun stuff. And this has been Messing Around with